everyone, welcome back to my AuthorTube channel. Don't mind the mess in here, and yes, I know I'm recording this in the toy room because we're at my other grandparents' house, and I'm all like, you know what, there's no other place to record this than the toy room, so you know what, I'm just gonna be a child and record this in the toy room, so why not? So yesterday, I did a work in progress tag for my new adult historic romance fiction novel, Help Her Remember. And I did say that I'm gonna record another video for my YA contemporary. Well, this will be that video, so this is gonna be another work in progress tag for that one. So yeah, I'll be answering the same questions from the work in progress tag, and without further ado, let's get right into the video. Alright, so the first question is, what is the working title of your book? I couldn't remember exactly the title that I came up with when I first came up with the idea. I think I titled it Project Music and Cystic Fibrosis because that's what the story is about, but then a few months later I started thinking about the title. Well, a few months later, after coming up with the idea and before actually writing the draft, I came up with this idea of titling this story A Fighter's Last Song. So that was my final conclusion of the working title for this one. So the working title for this is A Fighter's Last Song. And where did the idea come from for your book? So it was back in 2018. I was watching this YouTube video about this girl named Claire Wineland, who has suffered through cystic fibrosis, and she's died from it a couple years later, and then I also saw this new movie back in 2020 called Clouds on Disney Plus. It was such an incredible story, and it was so moving, and I just thought of this idea about, like, what if this story is about a musician who is suffering from cystic fibrosis and wants to go after that dream. So yeah, that's where the idea came from. And what genre does your book fall under? It is a YA contemporary fiction. Question number 4, which actors would you choose to play in your movie rendition? So when I first came up with the idea, I thought of 2 actresses who would be perfect for my 2 main characters. So I have 2 main characters, Kiara and Nikaya. So Nikaya is the main character who is sick with cystic fibrosis, and the actress that I thought of for Nikaya is Rachel Zegler. I thought that she would do perfectly well in portraying a sick person and who's trying to chase after her dreams for music, and then Kiara is Nikaya's older sister, who tries to sneak her out of the hospital to try to make her dreams happen. And the uh, the other actress that I thought of for her is Zendaya, and I just thought that she would be perfect for that. And she would be a great fit for Kira because she was just because I feel like she could fulfill like her personality, which is stubborn and um like passionate, I guess. But yeah, so yeah. What is the one sentence synopsis of your book? Um, so it is a story about this musician who is suffering from cystic fibrosis, and she has very limited time to live, and she has an older sister who sneaks her out of the hospital to try to make her dreams happen. And will your book be self-published or represented by an agency? It would be really cool if I could publish this traditionally and have this uh, represented by an agency. Like, oh, I like I can't stop thinking about it. Like, yeah, okay. How long did it take you to write the first draft of your manuscript? I'm still writing the first draft, so I don't know how long it's gonna take me to finish it. Um, I'm hoping, um, I was, I was hoping to get it done by the end of the year, but I'm afraid that that's not gonna happen because it's December 29th and I still haven't finished it. So I'm hoping to get it done um, the second, by the, by the end of the first quarter. That would be amazing if I could do that. Um, what other books would you compare the story to? Um, I don't know if Claire Wineland has a book out about her story. But if anyone knows about it, let me know in the comments. But I would also compare this to 5 Feet Apart because my main character, Nakaya, is inspired by, once again, Claire Wineland, and it was also inspired by the main character in 5 Feet Apart, Stella, because Stella is this girl who. So, if you guys haven't seen 5 Feet Apart, so basically, Stella is this girl who has been sick with cystic fibrosis, and she posts videos about cystic fibrosis and dying online. Um, so, um, like, the author of that book, based this story off of Claire Wineland's, and decided to put a romantic twist into it. So I would also compare the story to 5 Feet Apart, since it's a cystic fibrosis story. Who or what inspired you to write the book? Claire Wineland. Claire Wineland because she because I thought that her story is so inspirational, and I want um and thought of I just thought that it was in her story is really interesting, and I was thinking about it, and I was like, I don't think anyone has heard, I don't think anyone has read, I don't think there are lots of stories out there about cystic fibrosis. There are lots about cancer, but I don't think there are lots of stories about cystic fibrosis besides 5 Feet Apart. So I decided, why not write this inspiring story about this girl who's suffering from cystic fibrosis and wants to go after her passion for music. So, yeah. And also, fun fact, Claire Wineland is also a musician, and she wrote a song called Galaxy. I think if you guys haven't heard it, I would recommend that you listen to it. Yeah. And lastly, question number 10, what else about your book might pique your reader's interest? If you're looking for a book that will inspire and motivate you to go after your passion, despite of any of your circumstances, or if you're looking for a book that will help give you hope, this will be the book for you. And yeah, so that is my work in progress tag for A Fighter's Last Song, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you give it a thumbs up and let me know in the comments what you are working on and what your work in progress is, and make sure that you subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you guys don't miss a video. And also, tomorrow is my live stream for writing sprints, so make sure you come to that. It will be so much fun. It's the last writing sprint of the year, and then we'll start back again in January, so stay tuned for that, and I will see you guys next time. Remember to stay happy, stay safe, and stay cool, and I am off to the moon, and I will be back soon.